Happy birthday, Taurus. Welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I'll be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, abundance reading for the month of May 2022. This is your first time catching one of my readings. I do want to say welcome, and I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month, and I would love to share your money message with you. For the readings this month, I will be using my original tarot deck. I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot, and then I will close out your reading with the Spirit Animal Oracle card. Let's see. Oh, I want to thank you all so much for taking the time to check out my online shop. It is www.intuitivegemsbeauty.com. I've had quite a few sales unexpectedly, so I've been having a lot of fun with that. So I just want to say thank you. And I think that is it. Let's go ahead and get right into your reading, because as you can see, the cards are starting to come out. And you may hear some birds in the background. I do have my door open because it is a gorgeous day here in Las Vegas, and we are definitely in spring. We haven't hit summer yet, so it's not excruciatingly hot. So what do we need to know for the sign of Taurus as it relates to money, wealth, finance, prosperity, and abundance for the month of May 2022? You've got some great cards here, Taurus. You've got some good news coming in too as it relates to your money. Now, the only thing, though, is you have to be very careful, because this Devil card tells me that you have the potential to self-sabotage and get in your own way. Now, everybody deals with this. This is not unique to you, Taurus. But I think it's really going to come... It's going to come to the surface because it's the first card that came out, which means it's something that you have to address and something that you have to deal with. And it looks like you will. The Sun card is a positive card. Doesn't matter if it shows up upright or reverse in my readings. It's always positive. If it is reversed, it just means to a lesser degree, but it's still good news. Also, the first week of May, you could be planning or taking a trip. That's what this Six of Swords is all about. And then we have the Empress, the start of something new. I'm feeling like this is going to be either a new job, or a new chapter, or a new phase, or a new level in your current career for those of you that do work. If you don't work, if you're a student or a business owner, you're still going to shift into something new, something more fulfilling, something more rewarding, and something that's going to have a lot more financial benefit for you, both short-term and in the long term. All right, Taurus, so this is very exciting because I really feel like this is something that's been in development for a while, but you're finally going to start seeing some things happen. You're going to start seeing some positive changes as it relates to your career. Now, there's also a project element to this, which is what I'm picking up with this Empress card. In other words, I feel like there's maybe something some of you could have been working on, maybe behind the scenes, maybe part-time, while you're still doing your regular job. And you're finally starting to put things into place so you can see that grow, and you can see, you can see some things finally starting to take shape, which is very good. And that Page of Pentacles is a really exciting card. I just feel like there's going to be some excellent news coming, especially at the beginning of May as it relates to your money. But I'm feeling specifically like this is something job, work, or business related. However you are bringing in your income, you're going to get some good news as it relates to that. All right, Taurus, let's see what else shows up for you. As it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of May 2022. What do we need to know for the sign of Taurus? Alright, Taurus, so as we move into the second week of May, looks like you're going to be having a lot of conversations, and there's going to be a lot of communication stuff happening. Now, some people are not going to be on board with what it is that you are trying to do. And so you're going to be having some conversations that feel a little heavy, I guess would be the best way to say it. Doesn't necessarily mean arguing, but it's just more about somebody just not understanding your goals and not really embracing the vision that you have for your life. So understand that this is just kind of where they are. It has no reflection and no bearing on what you are trying to do. But these two cards here are cards of communication, a lot of back and forth, a lot of heavy discussion, and I don't get the sense that there's going to be anything negative. I do feel like there's going to be some things that finally get resolved as a result of these conversations. Now, we also have some really good cards here. We do have the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess is the intuition card. She's also a card representing the Divine Feminine, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you are tapping into that creativity or just that divine flow as it relates to your money and your work. But intuitively, you're really going to be just kind of really in alignment, really on track with what you feel led to do, what you're feeling guided to do. And you're trusting that more so now than ever. And you will be financially rewarded because of that. You know, the High Priestess tells us that, you know, it's all about really trusting our inner sense and our inner knowing. And I feel like that's going to be financially beneficial, especially in the second week of May for you, Taurus. Next, we have the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is that elimination energy. When I see him in the reverse, this talks about something being taken away very abruptly. Now, it's not always negative, but it is something that will catch you by surprise. I'm not feeling like it's a job or anything heavy like that because it is just the King of Swords. But I do feel like something is going to be abruptly discontinued, and it's really going to come, you know, probably not at the best time. But it's not something that's going to totally take you out of the game. It's just going to be unexpected, and so you're going to have to probably take 2 steps back while you handle this and while you know, take care of whatever it is. And then you'll just kind of pick back up and you'll continue on your way, you know, in the direction of what it is that you're doing. But don't be surprised if something unexpected just kind of stops suddenly. Now, this doesn't have to be something circumstantial. It could be a washing machine or, you know, anything like that. So just make sure that you're prepared as it relates to your finances, and you will be just fine. Finally, we do have the Nine of Wands. That's the card of feeling discouraged. I'm not surprised when you have something unexpected happen. Yes, you get discouraged and frustrated. So again, that's only going to be temporary. That's nothing long term. And it's just going to be the result of you dealing with what you have to deal with when it happens. All right, so let's continue on, Taurus, and see what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of May 2022. What do we need to know for the sign of Taurus? Now, I'm picking up a lot of women around you, Taurus, because we've got all these queens here. Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, and sometimes the queens do represent energy, but in this case I'm feeling very specifically like these are actual females. I'm feeling one work related, one personal relationship related, and then this Queen of Swords, I'm feeling like it's a friend. It's really weird. You know, like a close female friend. You know, it doesn't matter if you're man, woman, whatever. There's a close female friend, and she's a little bit persnickety is what I'm picking up here. So understand that you do have a lot of female energy around you. And again, I'm not surprised because we saw that High Priestess card earlier. But you have a lot of women around you with some very strong opinions, and they have the potential to kind of get you distracted from what you're trying to do, Taurus. Now, as this relates to your money, you're really going to have to filter through what it is that these women are trying to communicate, what it is they're trying to you know, connect with you on, because I'm not feeling like there's any ill intent. However, I feel like they are more concerned about their goals, their desires and the things that they want, and they're not taking into consideration what it is that you're trying to do. So don't allow yourself to be easily influenced, especially around women, because I think, Taurus, that you have a very strong mindset, and these women around you know that, and so they're going to kind of pull out all the stops, so to speak. Now, again, if you're aware of this, you can kind of navigate it, but I just get the sense that they're trying to distract you to put you more in alignment with what they want instead of what you want. And this is going to have a money component to it because the whole context of this reading is financial. So again, just be aware of that, and I have a feeling you're going to navigate it just fine. But sometimes it comes as a surprise because you think you know someone and then you realize sometimes you don't. Next we have this Page of Cups in the reverse. This is an offer coming through too late, okay? It could be a job offer. Maybe you were excited to get it, but because you never heard back, you went with something else, and now the offer comes through. Because this Page of Cups is in the reverse, that means it's an offer that showed up too late, or it falls short of your expectations as it relates to money. So maybe you do get the offer on time for a job, but the pay isn't what you want or what you expected or what they had promised. But there's something wrong with this offer. Well, I shouldn't say wrong, but there's something with this offer that just doesn't match what you want, okay? Next we have the Ten of Wands. Be careful not to take on too much responsibility and don't overburden yourself. And then we have the Seven of Wands. This is communication getting worked out here because it is in the reverse. So you do have some communication stuff happening earlier in the month, but by the time we hit the second half of May, it looks like those issues get worked out and things finally, kind of smooth out and there's no more stress and strain and tenseness as it relates to your communication and your conversations. All right, Taurus, let's see. Whoa, what else shows up for you as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for the month of May 2022. All right, let's see if I can fix this. Okay, it's a little better. All right, so as we close out the month of May, Taurus, your birthday month, things are going to be really, really well. Looks like you've got some cash flow here with this Ace of Wands. It is in the reverse, so I'm feeling like there's going to be some cash flow, but the cash is going to have to be redistributed or reinvested into something else. In other words, it's not going to be money that you can just have fun with. This is money that you're going to have to repurpose into something because you need to put it somewhere in order to take care of something, either investing or maybe you have to pay something off. So it's really good that you do have this cash flow coming. But again, the money is already going to be earmarked for something else, okay? But that's still a good thing in my opinion. It's just disappointing when, you'd rather use the money to go on vacation or something like that. Now we also have the Queen of Pentacles. This is another investing card. That's why I feel like maybe some of the cash flow that you do get at the end of the month will be redistributed into some investments for you. Now, if you don't have any investments, this would be a great time to go ahead and start moving in that direction. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is a very conservative, very cautious investor. She doesn't take a whole lot of risk. So find something that you feel safe, something that you understand, and something that you can, feel confident about no matter which way the market goes. Now, depending on what you're going to invest in, whether it's crypto, real estate, stocks, a business, whatever it is, just make sure you understand all the details about it. Now, we also have this Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is be aware that there is someone around you who is trying to take something from you. Now, when I say this, I don't want you to panic or worry, because I think you're going to be totally aware and this person will be exposed for their intentions. But the Seven of Swords means somebody's doing something shady behind the scenes. And the thing is they're not going to get away with it. The Hierophant talks about morality. It also talks about being called to a higher good. So someone will either be exposed for what they're trying to do, or they will just kind of understand the position that they're in, and they're going to be like, oh my gosh, you know, I don't know why I did whatever, I apologize. And the situation will correct itself. But you may sense that towards the end of the month. Finally, we do have the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is all about group work and collaboration. I do feel like you're going to be working with a lot of people in order to make more money, in order to advance in your career or to advance in your business. I'm getting the sense too that for some of you this could be a class. Some of you could be going back to school, maybe making plans to go back to school, or maybe taking a class over the summer. Or it could be maybe an online course, maybe an online seminar, workshop, something that allows you to expand your knowledge, which makes you more marketable, which brings in more money. So I do think that's going to be something positive, and it's going to be something that you're really going to enjoy, Taurus. So Taurus, your birthday month is really going to be a month of working things out. That's the energy I'm getting from your reading. It's about working things out, taking the time to get things back on track, and really to set yourself up for success for the remainder of the year. Okay, Taurus, let's go ahead and close out your reading with a Spirit Animal Oracle card. I haven't used this deck in a while, and I was feeling called to use it for the May readings. Oh, I actually got 2 cards for you. All right, so the first card we got is Bobcat Spirit. This is card number 8, and this is Life is a Mystery. And the second card we got for you, Taurus, is card number 19, Dog Spirit, be loyal to what you love. I love that. So Taurus, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please drop them down below. I want to thank you so much for spending this time with me. We'll do it all again next month.